Hello, everybody.
Happy Sunday. Wow.
Happy Sunday.
Wow.
Everybody. Yeah. So, we thought we'd get on here a little early because some news just happened. Breaking news.
Hey guys. Everybody, hi.
Hi from Illinois. If you happen to live in America, President Biden just dropped out of the race. Now, we're not going to talk about what's going on and this person, we're not going to be political on this show.
But it is breaking news.
It is breaking news, so we thought we would talk a little bit about
last
it.
Week, President Trump last week President Trump was shot, and this week President Biden dropped out of the race.
Yeah, so we've had a pretty this season of America has been amazing. I cannot wait for this season finale. It's going to be amazing. Hi, Teresa.
Is it better than Game of Thrones, Nancy?
It's getting there. Yeah, it's definitely better than season 8 series finale. Today, though, guys, we are giving all the super chats and tips and everything to Rescue Coop. Go into the description box below. I put their link. It's easier if you go directly to them, because that way YouTube doesn't take 30% of it. So please go to Rescue Coop. These people are doing amazing work. They take the animals out of high kill shelters, and then they give them veterinary care. They get them adopted out. They're just amazing, but they're a small little group, and I just love these people. Rescue Coop. Why'd you just move that?
I didn't mean to. It was my pad, guys. I got my notes.
Okay, guys.
I got my notes.
So let's talk about this a little bit, about why it's a little strange why this is happening. And I'm not 100% happy with it, okay? For the last, I don't know.
I agree, Ruthie. I agree.
Anything is better. Season 8 Game of Thrones. Yeah,
I haven't watched one episode, and I'm proud to say that. Never saw the show and never will.
Yes, Rescue Coop.
I'll get to these.
I'm going to tell you guys how I think this is a huge form of elder abuse. Okay, we've known this for the last 2 years.
Anyone who knows our show knows that Nancy and I started this because the Queen was getting elder abuse inflicted upon her. So just anyone who's joining us now.
And we loved our grandma so much, we could not imagine what Harry and Meghan were doing to their own parents to even contemplating that. And we're so close to we live 5 minutes away.
Guys, elder abuse is not hitting elderly people. I just want to say that right now. Elder abuse is scamming them out of money. Elder abuse is
taking advantage of them,
confusing them when they're older, is taking senility and then making them
exploiting them,
making them sign over deeds to their house, hand them over $100 bills for notes. That's elder abuse,
and causing them emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse. It's all mental and emotional. It's not like I push this guy. That's not elder abuse.
Let me tell you why I think this is elder abuse, and not just on Jill and Hunter and the Bidens, on the entire Democratic Party, including Nancy Pelosi. Okay. And it starts when Nancy Pelosi, Jen's here. It started when Nancy Pelosi had her daughter come to Washington and cart around in a wheelchair Dianne Feinstein, Senator Dianne Feinstein, who did years and years and years of service. And this woman had had Alzheimer's, I want to say diagnosed in the late 2019, 2018.
Absolutely.
Everybody knew this, okay? But because Nancy Pelosi did not want to lose that Senate vote, and she also wanted to prop up her I don't know how to call him. I hate him. Adam Schiff, her henchman, Adam Schiff. She wanted him to get Dianne Feinstein's
about
seat.
Elder abuse here.
Yeah, she carted her around until the day she died. She literally died when she could have just been enjoying her life. Okay, guys? So that was Nancy Pelosi is a scumbag. Okay? Well, why didn't, after the debate...
Nancy Pelosi is a politician.
She's a scumbag. But she's a scumbag. What her and her daughter did to...
All politicians are scumbags.
Really? She's a scumbag.
Give me one who's not.
Let me tell you why...
I'll give you $1 million.
Let me tell you why she's a scumbag, though. Big time. Is because during the debate, after the debate, why didn't they just say, you know what?
You were talking about
It's
Biden.
time.
You have
I'm
to
talking
be clear.
about Joe Biden now.
This is Nancy's head.
Okay, why don't we just get him out, or no, like have him step down, or why not just try to talk him into not even running again for a second term? No, they see what happens during the debate with Trump, and then they start looking at their numbers. And then instead of caring about his own well-being, this poor man who has given 50 years of his life to service, instead of caring about his own well-being, she then throws him under the bus a week before this happens. Okay. She starts leaking memos from just wanting to get him out.
Who?
Nancy Pelosi.
Okay, we're still talking.
Adam Schiff comes out and says, her henchman, Adam Schiff comes out. So yeah, she is a huge scumbag. This is another thing I have a problem with. Okay, guys, I'm a registered Democrat. I didn't really, I'll be honest with you guys. I think I filled out Mickey Mouse in the primary, but in America,
Kirk Sidley for president.
Kirk Sidley or something.
Kirk Sidley for president.
I couldn't bring myself to vote for Joe Biden in the primary. In the primaries, you can only vote for people in your party. Okay, guys. So I don't think I voted for anybody. I really can't remember. But the problem is Kamala Harris was not up for president. So what the Democrats basically did is the elite class kicked this man out because his poll numbers were so low. Okay. And they knew he wasn't going to beat Trump. They kicked him out.
They kicked Biden out.
They kicked Biden out. They pushed him and pushed him and pushed him until he gets out, which he should have. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. And
Elizabeth,
I wrote in Bernie Anders. Exactly. I don't know. I think I wrote in.
Kirk Sidley for president.
I don't know who I wrote.
Everyone put in Kirk Sidley for president.
I think I might have voted for Marianne Williamson. I don't know, but I knew in my heart I.
How do you not know? I would remember writing
the primary.
In, oh God,
the primary.
I'd remember writing in Mickey Mouse.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'd go Mickey Mouse.
So you have all these
Biden's right.
You have all these elite Democrats saying we're just going to put this woman Kamala here. Steph, do you remember seeing Kamala on the ballot during the primary?
No, I don't.
So basically 14 million people voted for Biden during the primary. Okay. And now they want to just skip the primary and just put her in there. And we get it. And we have no say in it, the people. Now, for years, I've been hearing how they want that Donald Trump is going to ruin democracy. In what way, shape, or form is this a form of democracy where we, the people, do not get a say who is on the ballot? I have never seen anything so crazy in my life. And you think I'm the only one saying this? Elon Musk retweeted this guy. I'm going to read it perfectly, okay, guys? And then we're going to get to more important things. Joe just dropped out. The Democratic elite corporate media and billionaire donors successfully pressured the candidate chosen by Democratic primary voters, that's us, the little guy, out because he was down in the polls. I will never, ever vote for Trump. Trump will never leave.
That's your right, Lynn.
That's your right, Lynn. I appreciate that.
You're American. Americans can vote for whoever they want.
Unless you're a Democrat, then we're told who we have to vote for.
That's not true because I'm a Democrat and I still don't know who I'm voting for.
No. I meant, yeah, but did you pick the person that's going to be? Listen, Democrats destroy democracy in the pursuit of power. Now, I could be wrong. This just happened like an hour ago. I really hope the Democrats have a primary. Please, please, please. It has nothing to do with overlooking Kamala. I hope, fine, put Kamala as the
well, while you're talking about this, I got a great picture to put up.
Yeah, Stephanie doesn't like Kamala.
I just want everyone to remember one thing while Nancy's talking about Kamala.
Exactly.
Go for it, dude. Stage is yours.
Kamala did not.
No, Kamala.
Back when Kamala was running in 2020, she did not get one delegate vote. She dropped out before that even happened. So no, this is not democracy. This is nothing. And I just want to say that our good friend Dave Portnoy, who's a hero, is saying the same thing.
All right, Captain Dave checking in. 30 miles out to sea, Nantucket. The big news, Joe Biden. Joe Biden says he's not running for re-election, which will conclude probably the greatest negotiation in the history of America. How much did they have to pay the Bidens, the DNC? What was his retirement package? What did Joe Biden, Hunter, what did they get? Because that's all this has been, for a month or 2 months. It has been, what do we have to do to get you out of this race, Joe? Whatever, they finally got the right price, whatever that may be. It's what I said from the beginning. They whacked Joe when the powers that be sent him out for that debate with Trump. They knew what we've known forever. If you have two eyes.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. You guys can watch it on his Twitter and his Instagram page. Guys, I do know a lot about 2025. I agree with you. Nobody wants 2025. Okay? But you need to just stop watching MSNBC all day long.
We're not political here.
We're just not political.
It broke about an hour ago.
Let's
Nancy
move on.
was brushing her teeth. I walked into the bathroom and I said Biden dropped out. She looked stunned.
I was stunned.
It was a big deal. We've been watching the news. We just wanted to say, again, let's pull up that one more time. Everybody, you can vote who you guys want. Just pull that up one more time. Just pull that up one more time. You guys, we are the people on here who are American. We are Americans. We can vote for whoever we want. We can vote for Kirk Sidley. We could write his name in that ballot. I'm just saying, I want everybody to never forget what this woman did last month. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. All right, let's get to some fun stuff.
Okay. Omid Scobie. Guys all remember the lick spittle? Omid Scobie is...
Oh, this is crazy. Is this even true?
Now I'm gonna explain it to everybody what this really means, okay? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's biographer Lick Spittle announces new TV show with royal connection. The author of Endgame and Finding Freedom is making his fiction debut. That is a lie, because Finding Freedom and Endgame, in my opinion, is fiction. It was picked up for an on-screen adaptation. With the British monarchy reeling from the wave of scandals, young American political... This is the synopsis. This is the what he sold to Universal. Right. Okay, this was to Universal TV. With the British monarchy reeling from the wave of scandals, young American politico Laura O'Connell is plucked from the White House to breathe new life into the Buckingham Palace communications team and help end the royal family's streak of bad press. I thought they ended their streak of bad press when Meghan and Harry moved. But in an institution steeped in tradition and strict protocol, change isn't easy or welcome. I wonder who they're basing Lauren on. An American who's trying to change the institution.
Trying to change things.
Wow. It turns out the royal household can be just as messy and confusing as Capitol Hill. I wonder where Omid's getting any of these ideas. Faced with never-ending culture clashes, displeased royal aides with intimidating titles, and risky new love interests, this fish out of water is determined to prove she's got what it takes. Ooh. And might even find herself in the process.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Royal Spin is co-written by Scobie and young adult novelist Robin Benway. Universal Television is a division of Universal Studio Group, and news of its acquisition and the rights to the show follow a multi-studio bidding war.
Whatever.
Let me explain to you how this works, because okay, guys? Just because a studio buys the rights to a treatment, that's what they call it, okay? There's no pilot, there's no script. Just because Universal Studio bought an idea, a treatment, does not mean this show will ever see the light of day.
It's true.
I am telling you guys, I'm speaking from experience from someone I'm very close to. His entire job was selling scripts. He was getting paid 6 figures. Studios would buy his ideas for 6 figures, shelve them, and they never saw the light of day. To this day,
They're called treatments.
I'm shocked. Now, is Scobie getting 6 figures? Hell no.
Hell no.
That's for someone who's established, who's a writer, who's a producer, a director. Omid Scobie probably got about 4 figures, if I had to guess, in this climate. So this happens all the time to make a big deal out of it. But the synopsis is so stupid.
She's going all the way to Capitol Hill. Lauren's going to Capitol Hill.
No, she's coming from Capitol.
Oh,
So she's coming from the White House.
Yeah. Like this.
That's her.
Lauren.
Lauren.
Played by Megan. She'll play herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me, if I had to guess, it sounds
Another
like,
puff piece is right.
yeah,
Arnold.
this is a puff piece. Where's Arnold? There we go. There's Arnold. It is a puff piece. But
everybody's sort of in the chat. All our friends here are sort of leaning the same way, Nance.
What?
Seems like it won't get off the ground, dude.
it will never. I'm saying this right now. Okay. We're so excited to be partnering with Universal Television on the adaptation of Royal Spin. No show or book has ever gone inside the frenzied world of Buckingham Palace press office. And we can't wait to throw Lauren. Gee, I wonder who Lauren is. Our young American protagonist, fresh from the White House communications team, into the deep end of it. Fox, Lickspittle, and Benway said in a joint statement. So what I think happened was Benway probably sold this. I mean, Lickspittle had something to do with it, but Benway probably knew the girl. The head of the girl that bought it, the Universal Studio rep, she's a woman.
They're probably hoping like Shonda Rhimes helps co-create it because she's like Scandal.
It won't even go that far.
No, but you know what I mean?
No,
It'll
I
be like one
understand
of
what
those
you're saying.
Scandal shows,
Yeah.
like Kerry Washington.
Who in the right mind will act in that? Nobody. It will not see the light of day. You're hearing it right now. I'm willing. I will give Omid Scobie $5,000 to the charity of his choice if they make a pilot of Royal Spin. Right here, I'm telling you that. And I'm speaking from knowing someone in the industry, and I'm just saying these things do not see the light of day. They just don't. How it got sold, I don't know. But if you're willing to sell your ideas, your treatment ideas for like cheap, which I'm sure he's willing to, I doubt he has a rate. You know, the person I know that did it, he had an agent, a writing agent, and you know, he actually sold shows. And out of living there for, I don't know, over 10 years, he only had one show that ended up going to air on ABC. That was it. Out of selling thousands of scripts, not thousands, but a lot. So I thought that was pretty funny. Omid's all excited about it, but you know, they put these ads out. They think it's cool. So we sort of talked about Invictus in our last video, but I put this on Twitter. I was really surprised, Stephanie. Were you surprised that, you know, they didn't even get nominated for an Emmy?
I'm very surprised Harry did not get one nomination.
Sounds like a movie mixed with a little Legally Blonde and Hallmark movies.
Hey, Jen and I did that Hallmark movie, that recap. Speaking about Jen, guys, let's put this up real quick. I want everybody to go over after this live to Jen's page and check out this new video she put out. This video is about how many times it was 13 times Meghan Markle was late and disrespected other people's time. And it's a great video, guys. So everybody go over to Real Housewives Recaps and check that out,
It's
man.
a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, Jen really finds those. I mean, what a disrespectful woman.
She really
What a disrespect. And Nancy has a big pet peeve about that, about being late.
Oh,
Nancy,
I'm crazy.
Nancy's crazy about it. Like she'll
sit here for a half an hour and wait for Stephanie to come.
Nervous. She'll start screaming. I mean, Nancy is a stickler for being on time, but Jen nails this right here. So everybody, again, head on over to Real Housewives Recaps. It's a great video. Great video.
But back to our discussion. So Harry, I guess they just can't understand like why they're not doing well in Hollywood. They just can't understand.
Well, I
it.
was reading a ton of articles this weekend about how just a bunch of people are just dropping them. That's why it's interesting that Tyler Perry is having them at that honor in December.
70 WME is doing the whole
Exactly,
thing.
but I'm just saying there's people dropping them left and right. I mean, to have the chutzpah to show up at that thing, that's amazing.
Okay, so I saw this article on Yahoo, and it's a really good read, guys. I know Stephanie hates this when I read things, but she's just gonna have to deal with it because we will react.
You threw me under the bus about 400 times.
We will react. We will react to it then. Well, this isn't the Yahoo article. I just want to show you that there's more than one article that states this. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle suffer fresh blow to Netflix deal following Emmy snub. The nominations for the 2024 Emmys, old news. They thought they were going to be Obamas. Like, remember the Obamas got nominated for an Oscar for that documentary they did? This is Business Insider. This is another American magazine. I don't know why everyone's like, the British press hate Harry and Meghan. It's always the British press.
I think
it's not.
The Brits don't give a crap as much as America now.
I see more American like go after them than I do. Like this Yahoo Entertainment is American.
It's American,
it's not British. Harry plus Meghan equals a bad deal. The royal couple is terrible at business. So why do companies keep offering them millions? That's a good question. Okay, this is the article I want to read because it is so good. Meghan and Harry's $100 million Netflix deal is a Hollywood miss. Duh.
Must miss.
When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's lucrative Spotify deal fell apart in 2023, Bill Simmons, the Ringer's founder and managing director, was incensed. I wish I had been involved in the Meghan and Harry leave Spotify negotiations, Simmons, the head of the podcast innovation and monetization at Spotify, which owns the Ringer, said on his self-titled show, The Effing Grifters. Oh, I love reliving that moment when he called them effing grifters. Oh,
good for him.
That's the podcast we should have launched with them. Simmons' astonishing comments followed the collapse of the Montecito, California-based, what does Stephen have to say? Meghan was late to the royal family and got Harry. Exactly. She wanted William. Simmons' astonishing comments followed the collapse of the Montecito, California-based Duke and Duchess of Sussex $20 million. See, I forget it was $20 million for Spotify.
Dang.
Just to sit and do a damn podcast.
I mean, they really were banking on us Americans to be idiots.
Yeah. They delivered just 12 episodes of Markle's Archetypes podcast. Aside from the docuseries, the exclusive Netflix deal had produced The Heart of Invictus, about Prince Harry's games for wounded warriors, and Live to Lead, about inspiring world leaders, and featured interviews with Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Gloria Steinem. The series premiered. Yeah, we all remember that. Nobody watched it. Unproduced is an animated series created by Markle titled Pearl. Meghan Markle. And that never saw the light of day either. What's gone wrong? The Wrap, that's another American. The Wrap spoke to multiple insiders who says the Sussexes have worn out their welcome in Hollywood. What? Oh, I thought you were telling me something.
No,
I apologize.
I hit my crazy bone.
Oh, no.
I hit my crazy
Poor
bone.
Stephanie.
Hurts.
Worn out their welcome in Hollywood with an iron-fisted desire for control combined with a lack of experience. A revolving door of executives have departed the couple's production company, Archwell, in the past 2 years, while a long list of exhausted agents, producer, and other industry veterans have stamped with their life's too short reputation. That's why Stephanie and I can honestly tell you guys, nothing will ever come of this with them. First of all, and I'm not trying to be ageist.
Duh.
I'm not trying to be ageist because I'm the same age too. They're just too old to be influencers. If they haven't established themselves now, it's just done. I mean, I don't know what to tell them. I thought they wanted to be philanthropists, but they don't want to do that. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. So, and I'm sorry, they're too old to establish being influencers to get paid $1 million for one Instagram post. They're just too old.
Was born first. We get this question ever since we started this channel. She was born 1 minute before me.
I had to come out first.
She had to. Technically, I would have, but that didn't pan out.
Sussexes founded Archwell Productions in the name of their 4-year-old son, Archie. It includes their nonprofit charitable foundation, plus a for-profit arm focused on media projects. Of course, it's for profit. Everything with them was fraught and complicated because they wanted complete control, said one Hollywood creative who has worked with them who declined to be identified. Another insider with knowledge of the management of Archwell agreed, saying the couple have proven to be stubborn to the point of alienating others. It appears that they just want what they want and won't take advice, the insider said. This is another example. You got a bunch of Sussex squad goes after the UK media for the bullying claims. They went after Tom Bauer. They went after Lady C. They went, why aren't you going after the Americans? They have sources. They're not going to print that unless that's real. But yet you still freaking do it. It's like, it blows my mind. How could you not think the bullying claims are not real? How? I'm so a control freak now. I don't know if I'm a control freak.
She really was born first, guys. A lot of people are wanting because they like this is a chat. We're all talking. I mean, I don't know what were you talking about just now?
I was talking about.
I don't know what rant she was on, but yeah, the Markles suck. The Harkles suck. But I just want to say a lot of people in the chat were saying after Biden dropped out, guys, they were saying Harkles, pack your bags.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
That's
a lot of our
funny
friends here have been saying, Harkles, pack your bags. We don't want him anymore. If Trump does become president, you're out, Harry.
Yeah,
you're out of here.
That would be a shame.
You're out of here, Harry.
You know, I kind of just want to see how that works out.
So
you know?
bad for the UK for saying this.
The season finale in November of America is going to be great, but I can't wait till the next season. I mean, to see what happens to the Harkles.
I just, if Trump actually gives Harry the boot. All this would have been worth it. All this will be worth it. All this craziness, this chaos, Nancy losing hair over this election, going,
Yeah, and you know what, guys? I know people were mentioning Project 2025. This is how not scared I am. Elizabeth Warren, who is a Democratic senator, she was on a show yesterday on CNN, and she even said, what did they say? What?
You're just going right back into politics.
No.
We're having a fun little conversation.
No, I was saying, she even said it would be impossible to implement that because you have guardrails.
We're having a fun conversation about it. Don't ruin it, man. Don't ruin it.
Can I get back to the article?
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Taking on Harry and Meghan was a great coup for Netflix. Public relations and image guru Mark Borkowski told The Wrap. It probably got a lot of eyeballs and subscriptions, but we had already subscribed, unfortunately. But they never delivered. He added that the clients he worked with are closely watching their budgets and costs, but given the former royals' lifestyle, now this is important, the amount of income this pair has to raise is important. Stephanie and I said this like a year ago. We said, if they're really living in Montecito, if they're really living there,
Culver City,
there is absolutely no way that they can afford all. I mean, it is expensive.
At the Copa in Culver City.
Marsha, they say
they want our respect but give pity.
Marsha, you're right. Great coup. You know, it's not a great coup, but for a liberal media
company, it's not.
No, she's making fun of it.
No, I know.
It's not a great coup, but for a liberal media company, it is definitely a great coup at the time. Now, I'm sure they wish they had never done this. He added that the clients he works with are closely watching their budgets. I already said that. An insider with knowledge of the Netflix deal with Archwell said it is overheat agreement, meaning not all the money would go to the Sussexes, but it also helps fund their staff, office, and development fees. I always knew that $100 million was never going straight to them. Archwell and the Sussexes declined to comment for the story. Duh. The former royal couple were initially a hot property. Before signing with Netflix, they also had discussions with a bunch of other stupid things.
Don't worry, Nancy's not going to become political in this chat.
No, I was. Yeah,
I'm just reading the
comments. No, because we were joking about Harry and Meghan getting deported. Well, not Meghan, but Harry.
Harkles, pack your bags.
Meghan had previously narrated the documentary about elephants. That was so bad. Stephanie doesn't want me to read this anymore, so I'll stop.
Well, we're getting. What are we talking about? Yeah, they gave him $20 million.
I'll tell you comment on it.
Yeah, we got to get some comments here. But I just want to say, you're right. $20 million.
No, for Spotify.
That's crazy.
100 million for
100
Netflix.
million for, I was about to get to that. 100 million for Netflix. That's nuts. We are now getting into Captain Obvious territory. Duh. Like they all got screwed, and they're all eventually going to come out and say they got screwed. And you know when Netflix and all those people are going to come out and say, "God, you guys were right," is when the divorce happens. And people start taking sides. And you could say, "Oh, no one's going to take sides in divorce." Everybody takes sides in divorce. Duh. And they're all going to take Prince Harry's side.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys better get ready. A lot of people are going to come out. There might be books written about it.
She's going to make Amber Rose look like
Trevor.
I don't even know. Did you see the Palace put out a new gin with lemons?
Ooh,
really?
That's
Nancy's,
my
drink.
That is Nancy's drink, girl.
That is my drink of
Shall
choice.
the three of us get shite-faced and make it a drinking game? Yes, Jen.
Yes,
I
we
think
should.
so.
That's a really good idea.
I mean,
I'll order it right now. I had no idea.
This is Nancy's favorite drink.
That's
gin.
my favorite drink.
Yeah.
I love gin. They make really good gin up in Canada, but I would love to taste English gin.
No, Jen says she's going to fly to Portland. Done. Let's do it. Drinking game. You can, Jen, go like Capital City. Just march on up to the airport.
It's Lauren at the
from
White House, from the White House.
I'm going to go change things. Look at me. I'm woke. I'm going to change things.
Who goes, this is how stupid the idea
It's not
is.
how to change crap.
Who goes from the White House to then becoming communications director of Buckingham Palace? I mean, that's it's just the dumbest thing.
It's all horse wash.
Marsha's coming too.
Yeah, baby.
Amber Heard.
Got
Who did I
Jen.
say? Who did I say? Amber Heard. Who
Yeah,
did
I know.
say?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
I got a weekend update joke since we got you all here. Okay, guys. I just wrote this maybe an hour ago. And da 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 da. Meghan Markle told Cut Magazine today it would be an honor to run side by side with Kamala Harris and restore the Democratic Party. The reporter found it strange to the question, "How are the kids?"
That's so funny. I love
Thank
Jen.
you, SNL weekend update joke.
That was good. Gin is very English drink. It is. Oh, it's so good. It goes down so. If it's good gin, it's like the best thing ever.
Oh, Amber Rose. Trevor said
Did
Amber
I say
Rose.
Amber Rose?
She did say Amber Rose. I tuned it out when she reads all this stuff. It's just like I sort of tune it out. What? Why you thought Amber Rose was Amber Heard?
No, I just got the name wrong.
Don't do that. You got a mic right in front of you. I don't know what I'm doing.
In Sussex Squad news, in dirty ass Sussex Squad news.
Oh, thank you, Carrie.
These guys are sick. These guys are so sick over there. Okay. The first photo shows Kate and James. They're basically saying that first photo, that is Photoshop.
Who is
That
James?
They're saying that he's the best man at William's wedding. And the second show, the second photo shows her with his cousin, Lord Frederick Windsor. Now, the second photo's fine. She's just kissing him twice. And that's a greeting. But the first one, how dare you guys?
How dare you?
And I'm going to take that down right now.
How
but
dare you?
Sussex Squad, that's why your team is losing.
You
all
guys
are
liars.
Sick, man.
Thanks, guys.
You guys are gross.
Thank you. The joke, it hit.
It was funny.
Tequila.
Oh, I love tequila. Tequila's my drink of choice. Top shelf tequila.
You know, if you had to pick a drink, it should be tequila. It should be clear tequila. My chiropractor said just clear alcohol.
Yeah.
Just clear alcohol. The other stuff's poison for you. But clear tequila. And also, tequila is an upper.
I love tequila.
It's an upper. It's like drinking a cup of coffee at night.
We on this last trip, we were drinking a $50 shot tequila.
There you go.
It was totally worth it.
Yeah, you probably didn't get
I didn't have a hangover.
No
the next day.
hangover.
It was awesome. I loved it. It was so good. Okay, guys. Also,
I want to appreciate everybody who's joining the chat here. The president dropped out of the race, so the fact that we have anybody here is a miracle. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Look at all these awesome friends of ours here.
Lonnie Love came out and she checked Tyler Perry. She said you need to hire black writers and directors.
Uh-oh.
To avoid another bomb.
He's getting markled left and right.
I didn't know he didn't hire black directors.
Oh,
and
I
writers.
knew.
I had. This is like the first time I ever.
I
found out
knew.
about this.
I knew. I remember
Really?
reading about this years ago that he just, he just doesn't respect. Listen, in my opinion, Stephanie's opinion, I don't think Tyler Perry respects black women. And I'll say it.
I think black women know that.
Well,
that
I just
he does
wanted
not
to.
respect
This
them.
is my Lonnie Love just laid it down, and you know what? Good for her. A lot of people are picking sides, and there you go.
Yeah.
So
that is
get
it.
to
That is it. Meghan Markle on doing the reality series, supposedly. Now, this is not, I can't quote her because it's from a source. Meghan Markle really enjoyed being back in front of the camera.
Oh, when was she ever in front of the camera?
In new reality show. She was totally in her element.
Was she recording a threesome?
Stephanie.
I'm saying, when was she ever in front of the camera?
During Suits and all the
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
God,
I forgot she was in stuff.
We forget. My brandy and ginger ale. Ooh, that's sweet. I don't know if my stomach could take
Maybe
that.
diet ginger ale.
Yeah, but it sounds
Sounds
good.
delightful.
It is gin o'clock somewhere. It's
a lot of
always
people
gin
are
o'clock.
happy Trevor's in the chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trevor, for showing up on the
I
chat.
like Bombay too. It's my go-to. Okay, so she's really she's back in her element, which means that this cooking crap is going to be so freaking boring. It is going to be so boring.
Yeah, Nancy, we know it's gonna be boring.
Yeah.
Correct?
No, I'm just saying she's gonna be like everybody. She's really. It's gonna be so.
Do you think that thing's even gonna see the light of day? You even think that cooking show is gonna take off after Nigeria, and now we got the ESPYs?
No.
You actually think that thing's gonna come to fruition?
No, absolutely not.
And if it does, I'll need a barf bag.
It's not. But we're gonna watch it.
I'll watch it to
100%,
watch it for you guys. That's why.
Oh, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a train wreck. Everything she does.
Do you guys want to hear my next weekend update joke? Okay. I wrote this one last night.
Okay.
Da 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 da. According to a new report, a cocktail of more than 15 drugs ranging from pain relievers to sedation medications have been found in Montecito's drinking water. The good news? Prince Harry can now freebase his Brita filter.
It's a good one.
Because Harry's always on drugs.
I still like the Kamala one.
I just wrote that one an hour ago.
I know.
That didn't land too well.
No,
It wasn't
it
as funny.
landed,
Brita,
no.
Does anyone have a Brita filter anymore?
I don't think anybody
wanna hear
has
all
it
my
anymore.
Do my friends out here right now, does anyone still have a Brita filter?
I lived in LA.
We had a Brita filter.
Yeah, we had it in the fridge. You
Free
get a
base Brita filter.
Brita the Brita. It was.
If anyone's gonna do it,
It was a picture.
it's gonna be Harry.
It was a picture, and every month you buy a new filter.
But you know what I got then? I remember I moved back to Portland and I got the Brita filter that hooks up to your sink.
And then you realize that you were back in Portland and you can drink the tap water.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, in my head, I still live it. I lived in LA for 13 years. I spent pretty much my entire, I grew up there and my 20s.
I was really surprised at like where you can drink water and
But I
where
like
you
the
can't
Brita.
drink water. Like,
oh, everyone knows what okay, so a lot of people still have it. See,
Yeah.
that joke was solid.
yeah, I know. I haven't used it since by Portland. You don't need a
Yeah,
Brita filter.
well, that's
It's
true.
like the cleanest water ever.
As Dad would say, we got all that. What does he say? Buffalo.
Oh,
what does he say? Dad always says he goes.
fuck.
We've got the best. You can't say the F
I
word.
didn't say the
Oh.
whole thing.
But Dad always said you got the.
Oh, he says something.
Shoot.
Oh,
glaciers
Dad.
or something.
No,
he says something.
No, he says something about it's like, and it's the name of a golf course
Kirk
too.
Sidley for president.
Yes.
Solid like a rock. Thanks, guys. Brita filters, the new jokes. But no, I read somewhere that California is having some weird filtration issue.
Oh, really?
So I thought it would be funny if Harry did that.
He would love it. Abigail Spencer, Megan's friend, is having a sidewalk sale. This is her brand, Country Line Florals. And
Who is this?
Abigail Spencer.
Okay, so this is
the one who
Meghan
was
Markle's,
like, I saw her in pain.
Best friend who lied on the Netflix show.
Yeah, about the allegedly lied.
She was in the driveway and she was in so much pain. She was in so much pain.
Okay, so she's having now. I just wanted to show everybody that this is actually, if you have a brand and you want to start something, this is the way to do it. She's actually doing everything right. Okay,
She's following the model. She's following the Goop model.
exactly, because if you're doing something, I get what it is. I get what she's selling. She's selling purses. I understand what's going on. I get the bohemian chic thing. Megan, how many months has it been? Puts out this weird reel, this weird like you can't even see it, out of focus reel on American Riviera Orchard, and we haven't seen anything since. I mean, I have never seen, I can't imagine her putting anything out and people caring anymore. It's lost.
I think people will want to see what she puts out. Absolutely. We're all waiting for that box to turn over on Instagram. We all want to see that box to turn over and see what the first Instagram post will be. We're interested in it.
Yeah.
Will we buy it? Absolutely not.
Absolutely
I'm not going to
not.
buy fermented strawberry jam. That's
Well,
just not my thing. I don't want to get
yeah.
sick. I've just never been known to want to get sick before. Have you?
Remember you got food poisoning in New York?
I had food poisoning in New York. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, it was bad. She really did think she was going to die.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I mean, you're
I'm
right.
gonna buy her crap.
But I can imagine WME doing so many focus groups after this with her base, with like Sussex Squad people, and them saying they would not buy this stuff. That's why I think we haven't seen anything come out yet. That's my opinion. But I see this thing getting stupider and stupider. And I'm like, no, because it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If you launch something, do a soft launch and put out a couple things. But her friend Abigail Spencer, that's the model. That's how you do it. RO is not a brand. It's a tool to attract and get PR. Yeah, but bad.
True.
I mean, I guess they care about PR. Now, I'm going to get a little
Bad
controversial.
PR is good PR. You have to remember, bad PR is still PR. If you're in the paper and you're in the front of Us Magazine,
Yeah.
the WME is still getting a kickback of that. So whatever they can do. Listen, the Kardashians made an entire brand off how awful they are.
That's what I'm saying.
They're horrible people.
She might be going down that route.
Kim Kardashian sells diet teas to teenagers.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian makes women want to off themselves. She is a horrible, horrible human being, but she still makes money because WME pushes her out there and makes her do all these things. Now, allegedly, all these reports are coming out. She's an alcoholic now. She's a drinker.
No.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that?
She put out a video of her at Chloe's birthday party because Chloe needed the PR because it was all sponsored. Everything was sponsored.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
It was Dolly. It was a Dolly World, Chloe World. So it was that, but it didn't get any PR. So Kim puts out a video of her downing drinks. Okay, just getting crap faced. And WME forced her to do it because the whole thing wasn't getting any PR. So of course, let's push alcoholism on kids now.
Yeah.
Now it's cool to drink.
And she's still with Balenciaga.
Oh, that campaign
that's
came out a couple
sick.
days ago. She showed, we're on Balenciaga. And you know what? It just goes to show you karma's a BH.
I mean, seriously,
because she
guys,
looks horrible.
They never answered for that. They blamed the photographer. The photographer blamed them.
So this whole thing about Meghan Markle, PR, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be awful. That's what they want. That's how you sell magazines. That's how you sell crap that she's wearing, all the crap she's wearing, whatever she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
It is squeezing a turnip with these guys when it comes to money now. Americans don't like Harry and Meghan.
Bethany Frankel, she was smart though with that skinny girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, that was kind of the time you and I were going to the clubs in LA.
Yeah.
And I remember like hearing about it and just in my head thinking, I'll just drink this.
No,
and it was so freaking popular.
It was so but you know what? I don't like diet drinks. I gotta agree.
Or wasn't it?
It tasted like a diet drink.
Oh.
It didn't have as much alcohol content.
Ew.
Listen, if I'm gonna drink a bottle of wine, I need to read it. I need to know where it's from, the origin story of it. Do I drink just anything? Do I just down just 7-Eleven wine?
It depends. On
Nancy,
the day.
be honest.
No, I'm kidding. No.
Do I? Or
You
am I
are-
very particular?
You are a connoisseur.
The Bethany Frankel stuff tasted like diet tea. But wait, Jen had a good point. I can't.
I
Jen,
put it
don't-
up. I thought you were going to say
I didn't read it.
and
I
then
was
you
just saying
didn't.
I don't like diet tea. Jen,
Okay.
Jen, you had a good point. I can't remember.
Okay.
Nancy gave me this drink today, this pregnancy drink. Not that she's pregnant. Nancy's not pregnant.
I think I mentioned it on the show before.
Nancy is not pregnant, but she drinks this
No,
when she's
this
on
is-
vacation.
Okay, if you Three Lollies, the brand Three Lollies makes this powder, and it's for pregnant women who get dehydrated. My boyfriend and I take it on vacation with us because
I wonder why.
the vitamin water, the emergency, makes my stomach upset. There's so much vitamin in it. This is so gentle and it keeps your electrolytes up. And I pound it in the morning. I'm
yeah.
ready to drink like a couple hours later. It's beautiful.
But I'm drinking it because I've been living in air conditioning for the
Ugh.
last 5 days,
Yeah,
and I'm so dehydrated from the air.
It's so
It's
bad.
been really hot here in Portland, and I've been living on air conditioning.
Guys,
But
it
Jen has a
sucks.
good point. She did say, I said they are pulling a Meghan and Harry, hoping that we all forget. Jen, good point. And that's why Nancy and I started the Never Forget series.
Yeah, those are fun. We're doing one tomorrow.
We started a Never Forget series where we are taking clips of things Meghan has said, Meghan has done, things Harry has said, has done, all this stuff. And we just want to remind everybody out there, we're never forgetting what you did.
No, that's why we're here.
Steph, love you, but yes. you will drink
$2
two-
Chuck. Oh, in
I
our
can't do
20
it.
Oh no, come on, don't.
Stop saying I'll do it now.
Not
Stop.
now, but Cece.
I'm asking you a
in our-
question.
yeah.
Do I do that now? No.
We lived so close to a Trader Joe's in
Oh.
LA, like probably walking distance, but in LA you drive everywhere. You'll drive like if the grocery store's a block away. But like $2 Chuck.
Dude, I know, but see, I
$2
dated a guy
Chuck.
for 5 years and he couldn't do it either. He was always top shelf. Everything had to
But
be.
in our 20s, we
I
would
was
do $2
dated
Chuck.
him in my maybe,
Oh,
but not with my
come
boyfriend.
on.
I can't do it now. I
I'm
can't
not
do it.
asking you to do it now.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
but
it was
I
fun.
agree. $2 Chuck at Trader Joe's. That was the best. Talk about saving some money when
Yeah.
you're in college.
Our Never Forget series is continuing tomorrow. It's going to be a good one.
Stephanie, make HG. Okay. Take you somewhere nice and drink fancy things. He seems like he's a fancy guy.
He does.
This is HG Tudor, and Jen had a great interview with him last week, and then she did the interview on her channel. So everybody check that out. He's a gem.
Yeah. So I bet you're wondering, Stephanie, why I have a picture of Glee's ex-alumni Glee's Leah Michelle.
Oh.
Broadway star Leah Michelle.
That's Leah Michelle
That's
from Glee.
Leah Michelle is a yogi. She's a self-described yogi. This girl can do every yoga pose. She is just it. Now, Meghan Markle claims she's a yogi too. Whatever. Here's another shot of her on a paddleboard.
Wow, she is a yogi.
And she is just kicking booty. Okay. This girl can do it. She can do the handstand. She can do everything. I'm not going to get into it. But when I say Leah Michelle is a yogi,
Leah Michelle.
Leah or Leah?
It's Leah.
I don't know. This girl's a yogi. Okay. Now she's been pregnant.
She
Okay?
has twice.
She has. This is her. Now this is a self-described yogi who exercises every day of her life
Yep.
with her husband, needing help to just do a simple. Now watch.
Oh, I can't see.
I don't know if
very
you can
well.
watch, but watch this. I don't need help doing this. I don't need help.
As she falls over.
I'm not falling over, but I don't need help because I can do it. Now I'm
Yes.
not a yogi. I hate yoga.
You like to stretch.
I like to stretch.
I like
okay?
to stretch. I'm 50.
So here she is pregnant and she's needing assistance, okay? Because she's pregnant, okay? Here's another shot of her pregnant.
She looks pregnant.
She looks pregnant.
Now, what are you alluding to, Nancy?
I'm not really alluding to anything, but I have looked up and down and all around for anybody doing a squat,
When they're that pregnant.
doing some sort of exercise, who has yoga training,
There you go.
yoga background.
Jen says, when I was pregnant, I had to make Jay help me put my socks on. It's hard to reach. See, Nancy, I think you're alluding to someone who may or may not have been pregnant
Yes.
with the line of succession,
yes.
the
Now,
heirs
I don't care.
to the throne.
Listen, are the kids listen, that's fine.
DNA wise.
But you need to be honest if it was of the body. And I'm starting to, because I have looked up and down. I have looked at Sussex Squad's YouTube pages. They can't even prove it. There's nobody said, no, there, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. This is crazy.
You don't have to keep apologizing, Nancy. You might be onto something.
I might be onto something that Megan's mole has been onto for years. But I'm just saying, guys, I literally, this is what I do at night. I look for pregnant women.
Oh, don't do that. They'll drive you
doing
nuts.
exercises.
They'll drive you
because
nuts.
I want to be proved wrong.
Maybe you should get pregnant and then
No.
try.
Well, no,
to squat down like Megan did.
That's not an option, but I'm just saying.
That's not an option. You're still young. You can do it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Your
you?
center of gravity changes when you're heavily pregnant. That's what I thought. That's
You
what
sorta
I thought.
Maybe yeah, there's Someone got it.
What?
God, Nancy.
Oh, I'm 50.
Someone got it. Remember that? Who did it?
50.
Molly Shannon. I can stretch. I'm 50
And kick?
and kick. Yeah, that was great. Man, she did a great job doing that stuff.
No pregnancies. Why did the royal family go along with this? Okay, can I tell you why I think
Collateral.
No. Stephanie thinks it's collateral. This is what I think, guys. The royal family really doesn't like to get into business. They don't want to get into your business constantly. You know what I mean? Harry and Meghan were not in line to the I mean, the possibility of Harry becoming king was inconsequential to them. So do I think Meghan and Harry could have kept this a secret? I kind of do. I really do. I do. Do I think, and I'm going to do a series on this where
I don't.
at every function I ever saw of Meghan going to like the Thanksgiving service and stuff where she was pregnant, she was always wanting to leave. Like you can see, like her always grabbing on Harry and wanting to leave and being nervous. I'm going to do a whole series on it, guys, because why
You're gonna do a series?
She always.
Are you doing it without me?
You know what I mean.
Now
she was
you're leaving me out.
She was always nervous and wanting to leave. Even at every function I ever saw, she was always wanting to be the first one out of there. And that just shows that she didn't maybe allegedly want to be found out. Because I really do think that the royal, I mean, if the royal family knew, it's because she has collateral on Harry.
Guys, that's what I think. I think
If-
Meghan Markle has collateral on Prince Andrew. She has collateral on Prince Harry. She has collateral, which means videos, pictures, all sorts of fun stuff that she can bring out.
Look at the timing.
She is blackmailing the royal family, and that's why they kept it quiet. Allegedly. That's
Look at
my
the
opinion.
timing of the pregnancy where they were arranging a wedding and attending a fertility clinic. Yeah, I mean that. And then you've got the weird stuff that happened with the Montecito doctor. And this is a fact. This is actually factual, okay,
Because
guys?
it was in Culver City, duh.
This doctor, she just, and there were actual patients of hers that verified this in the reviews. This doctor just closed her practice. She just upped and closed her practice one day.
We talked about that before.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
She just left out of the blue. Who does that unless they got paid to leave? I mean, it's insane. But I'm still looking for that picture of a woman squatting while pregnant with her legs together.
You're gonna be searching a long time.
I have a feeling I will.
Or
be.
you're gonna come across. What kind of collateral does she have exactly? She's got Harry in very different bad situations.
And then she
And
also
listen. You think
Harry has loose lips.
loose. He's a canary. He sings like a canary. Also, you think Amber Heard did her little, look at the cocaine on the, can you say cocaine on here?
Yeah.
You look at the cocaine on the breakfast table. Look at Johnny. Look, he's drunk. Look, he's slamming cabinets. He's mad.
Yeah.
You think that was bad?
I think she taped him angry.
Meghan has stuff on him and Prince Andrew that will blow your mind. Allegedly. And you think, and listen, you guys can differ on this, but Prince Andrew did hang out with Jeffrey Epstein. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So you think the collateral's bad?
When I was pregnant, I had to pee all the time. So leaving first in a group isn't significant. And I agree with you. Yes. However, she was just always nervous. I'll show you guys. Also, I actually saw these videos and she was always like,
Yeah, you get nervous.
She was nervous.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to be in front of people.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, the last thing you want to do is like get found out.
Nancy, everyone
Megan
wants
is going
Nancy to
down
get
for this.
pregnant. Get pregnant, Nancy.
That's not going to happen.
Get pregnant,
guys.
Nancy.
If you're waiting for that,
Get
you're going to be waiting
pregnant,
a long time. No, I want to live.
Maybe I'll do it.
I'm retired. Why would I get pregnant?
You're retired?
I'm retired. I'm going to be in the
What does retired mean?
in my head. The
You're
last thing
what
I
are you
want
on
to
a
do.
beach in Boca?
I'm already
Are
on
you
a beach.
You moved to Florida already?
I'm on the French Riviera.
Oh,
In my mind.
she's in Boca
Yeah.
already, guys. She's got a Mai Tai in her hand.
Okay, guys,
I didn't know any of this.
Speaking about being retired, Dave Portnoy the guy's worked hard. 47 years old. He's worth over $1 million,
guys.
$100 million.
Everyone's saying the Never Forget series is genius, guys. It's not me. It was
You
both
thought
of
of
us.
the name.
No, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I thought of Never Forget.
Yeah.
That's a Holocaust reference, so I didn't think of it. It's the
Okay.
hashtag Never Forget.
Yeah.
But no, but we came up with the idea. But everybody, thank you for watching it, and I want to thank everybody who's been in this chat. Again, the president just basically resigned and stepped down.
UK husband of doctor
And I
for Archie
appreciate
wasn't in
everybody
the UK. Wasn't it like his wife confirmed or something, or her husband? Yeah, or confirmed or something. I need to get more information on that. Life is good on the French Riviera. Yeah, I want to like move to. I have family in Nice, so somewhere on the French Riviera or like the Amalfi Coast. But in my head, I'm already there. So kids would be a drag because you got to put them through school, and it's just a part of my life that I don't
put them through school.
Well,
you got to teach them.
You got to wake up early. I mean, how am I going to be on the French Riviera and do that?
You got to be like
time?
Lauren, walk into the school.
Yeah.
Like
you live
Lauren.
in France? I love France. France is beautiful.
Comment ça va? Ça va bien?
Yeah. So Dave Portnoy, in his mind, he's pretty much retired. He just bought his third house in Montauk.
Nancy, he didn't buy that house. He's had that house for 5 years.
When he walked in, he showed
said,
Peaches
yeah,
and he said, I just
this is
bought
your new
this.
house.
He goes,
No, he didn't.
oh, okay.
He's
I
had
didn't know
that house for 5 years.
Okay, I apologize. So Peaches went to her first party in the Hamptons. Okay.
That's why they were in Montauk.
And it's super cute.
Yeah, the Hamptons.
So you make a spectacular entry. I got you. Oh, what a delightful dog. Come on. The belle of the ball has arrived. The belle of the... You're all calling your name.
This is Peaches. We love you.
Oh, what a stunner you are.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. So proud. What a strut.
Peaches!
Look over here, Peaches.
Peaches!
Hold on, you got a little time with me. You can't eating out of their hands.
Love you, Peaches.
Thank you, Peaches says thank you. Yeah, this whole journey for Miss Peaches has been unreal. I never intended to be a huge dog rescue advocate. That wasn't the plan. I just wanted a dog, and I found her. I saw a picture of her in a shelter in Atlanta, flew down, got her, and she's been wonderful. I go everywhere, and people say, they thought about, maybe before they're going to buy, now they adopt. And especially, I know there's a bunch of people out there for the pit bull breed. It's like, she's just the sweetest angel in the world, and I couldn't have found a better dog or really a better ambassador for rescue dogs. So it's like she was put on earth for it, and if she helps another dog get rescued, that's what she's here for. So I really couldn't imagine my life without her now. So thank you from me and Miss Peaches.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
Really getting the word out for pit bulls.
Pit bulls especially,
Yeah.
but just adopting a dog, it's I get speechless whenever he does this because he's changed so much. I always liked him because I like his brash
Never knew
attitude.
who he was.
I love his attitude, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a crap.
I only found out who he was when he adopted her. I
yeah,
had no
no.
clue who he was.
He is just wonderful. But let me also tell you about a super wonderful place that you guys are going to want to go to. I put their link in the description below. Go over to Rescue Coop right after this show and give them what you can. If you can't give them anything, can you please share them with friends and family? These guys are very small, but they are doing the hard work, okay? They are doing the work that you don't know behind the scenes. They're the ones rescuing animals from high kill shelters. Rescue Coop. Really freaking awesome. You guys, I got to go put on the news and watch what's going on here. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Actually, Game of Thrones. House of Dragon starts at 6 o'clock for me. Then I'll be watching that. Does anyone watch House of Dragon? Anybody?
We're gonna go off.
Anybody?
We're gonna go off on a song
What song?
in honor of Biden leaving the race.
What's the song?
To Sir with Love.
Okay, no, we're not doing that.
We're singing
No,
To
no,
Sir with
no,
Love.
no,
Who
no,
wants
no.
To Sir with Love?
No,
Who
no.
wants us to
No,
sing
we're not
To
doing
Sir
that.
with Love?
Okay, guys.
Wait, you can't
Okay,
end
because
it.
it's I
No,
don't want to
it's
do that. They're
good.
allowed- No, we're not
This
doing that.
Petula Clark. Do you know how many people in the UK love this song?
Okay.
All right, ready? Nancy, people like it on the fly. We can't rehearse everything. It's a live show. What's the problem?
We could have just sang it. You didn't have to say who we were singing it for.
Oh,
That was
that's
stupid.
the biggest news story going on right now. He's out of the race.
Yeah,
He's out of the race. I don't think people care.
with the lyrics.
I mean, you got to use your head. Nancy, not everything's political.
Okay,
Not
guys.
every okay.
We're gonna
Okay,
sing
you're
this
all right.
later.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't
That's
come back no,
not-
more,
no,
no
see?
more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. There, is that better?
No,
I thought "To Sir with Love" would be nice.
it is a pretty song.
It's
but
a really pretty song. It's one of my favorite ones to do for karaoke. I thought it would be nice, but that's fine, man. If you don't want to do it, that's fine.
Okay, bye, guys. We love you. Have a great Sunday.
To Sir with Love. Okay, bye, guys. We love you. Mwah.